Peace, beautiful beings. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Natalie and this is my channel, Sun in Cancer. Today's video is kind of related to the topics that I have been talking about on my channel, and it's also something new as well that I'm wanting to implement. So something that's really important to me is taking time for myself. Like, if the slightest inconvenience happens to me, I really need to take time for myself. Like, before I used to shame myself for things like that, but I don't shame myself for things like that no more. That is my body. I'm healing. I guess the whole point is I just am wanting to be more intentional about the things that I'm sharing on here. It's literally almost 10 o'clock at night and I'm just here, not with my matcha, but with my glass of water. And I really just wanted to talk about the beauty of being careful of who you share your dreams with. I would say I have had my fair share of communicating with, several people, whether it's friends or family, and sharing things about the things that I have planned or my dreams that don't really quite seem like they can become reality right now, but it's the fact that it's a vision. It's something that is a desire. It's something to look forward to, something that we're working so hard for, right? And if you're like me, I feel like when you talk to people, you're very, very spot on with energy responses. You can tell when people are actually being very authentic in their responses, or if they even care about what you're saying sometimes, if they're supportive or they're not supportive, or they turn the conversation on to themselves. And I dealt with that for a long time, and I think I'm kind of just done with it. I'm really not skeptical, but my guard has been up for quite some time, and I think it almost stopped me from doing this again. I've had a YouTube channel before, and it was more about, my relationship with my partner, the adventures that we did, and we were really young too, so we were kind of just posting to post, not with much intention. But this, I am very intentional about this channel. I'm very intentional about where I want to be with this channel and the content that I'm creating, because I resonate so well with this community, and I love it here. I really do. I love creating, and I love being myself. I love the healing journey. I love the spiritual community, and I love getting involved in things that bring peace. And before the thought of that not sitting well with other people, or my dog just fell off the couch, the thought of that not sitting well with other people, or being afraid, having a lot of fear, or almost being shameful of myself for creating this and embracing this side of me, it has stopped me so many times before, and I let a lot of people get in the way of the things that I wanted to accomplish. I let a lot of things get in the way of me just being myself, doing the things that I want to do. And I'm here to say, if you resonate with what I'm saying, then don't be that person. Do not be fearful of your dreams. Do not be scared of the things that you want to accomplish. And please, please, please be careful who you share those dreams and those ideas of your creations, what you're manifesting. Please be cautious of who you share those things with, because energy vampires and maleojo is very, very real. I really say that with a lot of seriousness. Please be careful who you share your ideas with. I get it, some family and some friends doing these things because they love you, but more often than not, people want to see you do well, but not better than them. And that really makes me really, really sad. I feel like there's so much space in this universe for everyone to succeed, for everyone to do well. I don't understand how some people could be extremely envious and really cruel with their actions. And I think as I'm going through my healing journey, as I'm going through my spiritual journey, I am really becoming a lot more in tune with myself and all the frequencies that is just literally in my space. And I know when things are not genuine. And I have gotten to the point that I really don't share my big dreams with people anymore. It's sad to say, but that's why I feel like I started this channel to still pour into my authentic self, build that community of people who feel the way that I feel, need that type of support system, or just want to hear, you know, these words that are affirmations to them. I don't know what to title this video because it's really just what's on my mind. I'm really not wanting to fit into any type of algorithm and just post to be intentional with my videos. And literally I see this as my digital diary. I see it as therapy. Today's Thursday. That is the whole point of me making this video. I forgot to mention that I'm wanting to start like a series, I would say, which is called my Therapy Thursdays. And I kind of just sit down. It's a different setting. I'm not on the floor. I'm on my couch. I'm comfortable. I have my water. I'm going to make a tea. I'm going to hop in the shower, do my skincare. And that is very peaceful to me. And I'm not perfect. I'm not trying to portray that this is something that I do every single Thursday or every day at all. Really, every day is super different for me, but I really appreciate those days when I'm in those moods to invest in myself, invest in my self-care, stay consistent with my water intake or the food that I'm eating and my exercises, which honestly, that is one thing I'm super proud of myself for. I have been super consistent with the gym. The results, baby, I don't know where they are, but I would say that is a lack of my relationship with my food. I eat a lot and maybe I should implement more cardio, but I have been lifting like a mother and it feels good. I feel strong, and I think that's something that is really important for me. I have felt very weak. I felt a lot of pain in my knees or a lot of back pain, and I really just wanted to do it for health reasons. And I'm seeing the results little by little, but it's a marathon, right? It's not a sprint. So on these Therapy Thursday videos, I really just want it to be like a really intimate one-on-one talk with whoever watches these videos. And I just want to create a safe space, like you're talking to a girlfriend, or you know, it's like a journal entry. It feels very personal, and to me that's really beautiful. To me that's really special to me. So really no purpose with the specific conversation. I'm also wanting to take a different approach with my blog. I think before I was going super hard, going in on everything I was writing, but I feel like I genuinely don't have to do that anymore. It really is, like, to be completely honest, it does feel really time consuming writing out my blog post. And I think I don't have to say much on there. I have found other bloggers are doing that are also in the YouTube world. They put like a little snippet of what they want to talk about and really what the whole point of the topic is. And then they have the link to their YouTube video, and the YouTube video kind of goes more in, you know, I'm trying to realize this day and age, everything is starting to go towards videos, and that's what I love. So I feel really happy for all the different, the ebbs and flows that come with creating content and figuring out what really works for me. I've also been on TikTok, and I freaking love TikTok. I get it. I get why the younger generation is in love with TikTok. And I think it could be both a negative and a positive. I don't blame society for that. I blame the individual. And I don't blame it. I just feel like it's on the individual person at hand. If you suffer from, insecurity, or you suffer from envy or jealousy, I can see why scrolling through TikTok and seeing all of these beautiful people being brave enough to share parts of their lives with the world, I think it says a lot more about the person than it does about the actual person creating the art, creating the content. And I think the positive side, which is probably the majority of the world, where they get a lot of inspiration. I feel like when I used to scroll TikTok and be on Instagram, everything was inspiration for me. It got my ass out of bed. It helped me through so much depression. It helped me, realize my self-worth again. And a lot of people can say, yeah, I read books, or I did this and I did that, but the world is social media these days, and I feel like everyone gets their inspiration from social media. And if it's not inspiration, it's something that's making you retreat back to your shell. And I don't want to live in that space anymore. I don't want to be someone who's just constantly being inspired, and then I feel like I get mentally burnt out because I have all of these ideas and I'm writing them down, and I don't take the action to do it because I get a little bit of fear I get a little bit of fear come up from like my old self, my old insecurities, like, oh, why are you making this? No one's gonna care about what you share. Oh, that's not aesthetic or anything like that. Those are certain old toxic limiting beliefs that I had placed on myself, and I'm really grateful that I am not in that place anymore. But when you're constantly thinking and creating and you're trying new things, or you're taking on so many tasks, it can sneak in on you, and I don't want that to be the case anymore. So I'm here to say, if you relate to anything that I'm saying, please know that you are strong enough. Please take this moment to self-reflect, see where you are with your passions and the things that you're wanting to create. Don't let it be a fear of not having enough, not being enough, not being where you need to be, where you think you need to be, or having the right camera, having the right anything. Like, do the things that you want to do and do it now. And I really, really, really feel like that's the most that I can say. And that may just be a note to self. So, wow, this felt really good, just letting all of this out. I'm definitely sticking to this channel for my more intimate conversations, my deep travel journeys, which I don't know when is the next time I'm going to be traveling somewhere, but I live in Orlando and there's so many things to do in this beautiful state of Florida. So I know I'll be filming all of that whenever I do get the time to go and have some fun. And this is where I'll be posting it. I also have fallen in love with creating content on TikTok because it is short videos, and I think it's super easy to edit on there, and it's a lot more aesthetically pleasing for me. It feels super it feels like instant gratification, and I like that, and there's nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing wrong with me loving YouTube as well. I love that this will be longer content videos, so I think I want to embrace each app for what it provides and love them for what they are, and love the content ideas that I get for each app. And yeah,